Right folks, welcome to the Fat Dazza channel. So here I am, bit of a novelty this one. First time I'm trying this, that I'm actually doing a piece to camera as such without the protection of my helmet on and without riding the bike. There she is in the background, you can see our Pearl. Alright, it's a 650 Suzuki V-Strom. There's loads of stuff out there. If you've rode one, you know exactly why I've got one. If you've never rode one, go out and ride one, then you'll get one. Perfect all-rounder bike, do everything you want it to. Commuting, bit of touring, fun on the twisties, you name it, it can do it. Right, it's a very capable bike. Before I bought it, a bit of advice that I'd saw was somebody had said, if you can only have one bike, get this one. Well, at the time I can only have one bike. I've still only got one bike, but there are plans to get another one as soon as our fat lass will let me. So I brought it out today. Clouds are coming over, it has been pissing down, it's probably going to start again. The whole point of bringing it out was I wanted to do a piece to camera and then also talk a little bit about what setup we've been trying. So at the moment I've got audio being recorded on the Zoom H1, which is here. So there's the Zoom H1, that goes up and I've got a lav mic stuck on there. So then we'll mix that audio through. Then what we have on here is the helmet cam. So what we've been using is we've got the Hero 7, we've now got the Hero 7 or Hero 5, 6, 7 mic adapter on there. We can plug that in, and then I've got the mic, you can see that, so I've got the mic sort of tucked away up in here, a little bit further back than where I had it, so we'll see what that's like. So one of the things that I did find with the audio was on the last time I tried it, so I had the lav mic and I did have it quite, you know, set it back a bit, but it was still picking up quite a little bit, so it's tending to cut out with the wind noise and engine noise. There was just cutouts of audio, so it recorded the voice fine, but the background was causing it to cut out, so I've moved it a little bit further back. I've had a look in the GoPro settings and there's not much I can do in the settings. You've only got, I think it's 5 options. Number 1 is a standard mic, number 2 standard mic plus, number 3 is a powered mic where it uses the power if it requires power, a powered lavalier, and then a powered plus, and then there's a line in. So the standard is just standard. No settings changes. The plus just increases it by 20 decibels. Well, when I was doing post on the last one, I had to cut the audio down more than turn it up. So I definitely don't want that. It's not a powered, so that cuts them two out. The line audio, it does say that it takes the obviously settings if you're doing it from a separate thing, so that's not going to work either. So we're pretty much limited now. Pretty much limited to what the microphone has really. Now I don't know if it's just a cheap quality lav. This is a separate one. This one only records to one channel. So what we've also done is on this time I've mounted the Hero 4 on the front here. So I have tried it on there before, but the camera that I tried was the little cheap Campoint 40 quid Amazon thing, and it was just jumping about way too much. So the Hero 4 does a little bit of stabilisation, nothing compared to the stabilisation on the Hero 7. So what we've also done is we've put the Hero 4 in the handlebars, which you can see once I'm riding. So that's where we're at. We've just come out to try and do that. So normally my videos are just me riding along talking absolute bollocks. This one's just a slight little bit different. Also I have a little project that I want to try doing. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I want to do Fat Dazza Does History, and the plan for that is to move around various places in Lancashire, going on about the Lancashire legends and visiting them, mainly because we've got so I'm a member of a Facebook group which is Suzuki V-Strom Owners UK, or UK Suzuki V-Strom, I can't remember which one it is. You'll find it if you want to find it and look for it. So we always have a little bit of banter on the Facebook group. Definitely us Lancashire versus Yorkshire. Now I'm way outnumbered, so if there is anybody from Lancashire who's got a V-Strom, join the group, join in and back me up. Well, you know, because this is just way too many Yorkies and they're wrong, and they can't go on about how like it's God's country and they've got the greatest and everything, and they don't. None of them really come riding around Lancashire, and we've got some cracking places to ride around Lancashire. So also to incorporate the rides and also do a little bit of Lancashire history, because it tends to be a little bit forgotten. So that's the plan that I want to try and do, some stuff like that. I tried doing some on the Pendle Witches, which I've already posted. I might probably redo that stuff because it's absolute utter shite. But it's all a learning process, as is this. So this is probably going to be a load of bollocks too, but that's why I'm trying it. So anybody who's not tried it before, actually talking to camera, and I'm doing it unscripted, which is probably not the best, but you know, but you get to see Fat Dazza in person. Here I am, fat lad. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. That's where we're at. So thought we'd do a 1, 2, 3 test. So I had to tell when it's just like this. I have moved the mic a lot further back because it was cutting out with the wind. So this is the audio from the GoPro mic adapter and a lavalier mic. So one of the ones that I tried doing the other day, but then once it gets to about 50 miles an hour, the wind was sort of cutting out a little bit, so it wasn't the greatest. So 30 mile an hour speed test, see how that picks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30 mile an hour testing. So another thing I did want to test was we've got 3 cameras on today. I have tried this previously, but we've got the little cheapo cam park, which is this one. You also notice I'm not wearing gloves today, kids, which is, I don't usually break that rule, but I've just had a quick nip out and I thought, you know what, let's just throw caution to the wind. It is what it is. Like I say, it's only a little quick nip around. However, doesn't make it right. Always wearing PPE. Don't take notice of me, I'm a bad lad. So yeah, so I've got the cam park, obviously, which is the one facing my ugly chin. 30 mile an hour here, cop, no need. And then we've got the Hero 7 on the helmet, using the GoPro mic adapter and a lav mic that I've got actually about back here. And then we've mounted the Hero 4 on the front. So when I tried this last time, the problem that we had was the cam park had literally no stabilisation, so it was just bouncing all over the place. So I have tried putting the Hero 4, which has some stabilisation but not the greatest, on the front to see if it makes a massive difference. And obviously the Hero 7 has got really good stabilisation. I'm a bit of a coward for strapping that to the front. So I feel quite a bit of wind in my face. I'm wondering what the noise is like, for whether it's going to be knocking that out or not on the mic where I've situated it now. Having a look in the GoPro, there's not many settings for the external mic. All you've got is you can increase, there's a standard mic, standard mic plus, powered mic plus, and then you've got the audio line in. So I've just got it set on standard mic. I know when I tried this the other day, it was quite loud and I had to turn it down, but like I say, there was a bit of cutting out of the audio. Currently 23 degrees it's showing. Ten to 6 on a Sunday evening. I've just had a rain shower before I set off, and I was in two minds, but I thought, you know what, let's just dip out and have a do. So we're going to have a look up here. Now, got to be dodgy on here. Loads of people come up here dogging. So just watch out for cars coming the other way. Take it nice and easy. And we're going up to what's known as the Halo. I don't think I can get the bike actually all the way on there. Winding up the hill. Road closed 5th of August. Look at that view, folks. That's Haslingden down there, lads and lasses. So we're going to go back the way we come, just because we think Fat Dazza thinks it's going to start pissing it down any minute, right? So Fat Dazza don't want to be getting wet, simple as. Don't mind a bit of wet normally, but I've not got the right gear on to get wet. So it's just hightail it out of here, girls and boys. Let's get going, kiddies. So yeah, as I've just said on the earlier, this is going back now. So on the way up, I had a different lav mic. So this is the lav mic that I've just been using doing the piece to camera. I've just fitted it into the helmet. It's got a bit of a drawback, as in the cable that's on it is about 3 metre long. So it's no good, I've had to tuck it up here. Take it easy on this gravel here. Plenty of ruts. If you're not sure and you're on gravel, kiddies, stand up, make that front wheel bite in a bit more. It's not actually that bad, but that's why you stand up when you're riding. Makes your front wheel bite in. Just remember that. It's getting a little bit darker now. It's going to be raining soon. Let's see if we can make it back before rain comes. If you're ever in this area, it's nice to come up here for a walk. Old doggers come up here, you'll be right. Like I say, so that's Haslingden down there. Let's just pull over and let you have a look.
So yeah, there's the views. That's Haslingden down there. We'll be going back over there. So Haslingden, where I live, just to the side of that hill. Like I say, so as you wind up this lane, just over there is the halo. And like I say, it lights up blue of an evening. Can be seen from miles around. There's a series of 4 panopticons. I might be mispronouncing it. There's a series of 4 though. There's this one here, and there's one in over the tops of Burnley, up Crane Point, called the Singing Ringing Tree, and it's like a load of drain pipes all put together to put the hollow, so when the wind hits it, it makes noise. So that's another one, quite easy accessible. Drive up there, ride up there, have a look at that. I'm sure if you Google it, there's fucking thousands of images. Every dog and his dick's been up there and took a picture of it. Then there's one near Wycollar, other side of the other side of Burnley, and that one's, it's like easiest way of explaining it, it's like a big egg with holes in it, and you sit in it to get different views. And that's the third one. Now the fourth one is, not many realise about the fourth one, but it's actually in Blackburn in Queen's Park. Oh, I've just felt rain. That's it. I'm going to get fucking wet now. Getting wet for me hearts, right? This is all your lot's fault. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be getting fucking wet. So the fourth one is in Blackburn, Queen's Park, I think, and it's known as, is it the Battery? The Gunnery? It's something along those lines anyway. Right, bit of a bend this. Yep, there you go. Easy way out of this one. That's not recorded. Just turn the bastard off. Is it recording? Can't tell. No. Oh, I think it's recording now. So yeah. Fourth one's at Queen's Park. Not right sure at the Battery, Gunnery, something like that. Can't see any rain yet. Thought I felt a bit, but definitely coming. Coming, kids. We're just going to hightail it back. Now I think what I might do is again, got to edge out here. Can't really see what's coming. We've got a niche shot. So we get a nod, give him a nod, get one back. Oh, got done by a fucking dirty old place, I didn't know over there. You'll have seen it if you watched it. Surprised, you know, I put them videos on, they're like half hour long, and people fucking watch them. I don't think I'd sit and watch fucking half an hour of it, to be honest. So I need to get through the final act of getting them down. What do you reckon's the optimum? What do you think? 5 minutes? 5 minutes? Fucking hell, I can make a week in one day, a week's worth of episodes. 5 minutes. I waffle much more than fucking 5 minutes. What do you reckon? 10 minutes? 10 minutes? You tell me, folks. Leave a comment. I mean, I know you've got to be signed into Google to leave a comment, but you know, add me on Facebook, on the Book of Face. I'm easy to find. Just search for Fat Lad. Just search Darren Haslam, add me on. Tell me what a fat prick I am. Joint rest of them, I don't care. Thick skin me. Keeps me quiet, keeps me happy, keeps me out to bother. Gives me something to do. The devil finds work for idle hands. Oh, I just felt a dobber of rain on my face then. What a bastard. That's an L plate, is it? No, it weren't. Still the fucking knob though, just in case. I had to go out today in the cage. Fatty wanted some stuff, so we went out in the cage. And I seen this yammy into. Oh look, I'm bothered about this merc, took me chuff. So yeah, I seen this yammy parked up, 1300cc yammy. ZZR, I think it was, I can't remember. And then as we were, oh, it's coming now, is that rain? On a bit. So this is a good test of the audio. Get it up to 70. Drop the visor. Right, so at 70 mile an hour. We'll see what the audio is like. So like I said, this is trying the different lav mic now. But from what I can remember, this lav mic is the one that does just mono, just one channel. Now actually I can mix it so it'll come out of both, because that'd be annoying. I mean, my voice is going to be annoying at best of times, but if it's just in one ear, oh. Then again, you'd know how Fat Lass feels then, wouldn't you? So yeah, tested a couple of things today. What the GoPro Hero 4 is like on the front. Trying to find the best audio. The only thing about doing this on the Hero 7 as well, I've got to mention, so on the mic adapter, you've got to have the little trap door open to have the mic adapter plugged in, which makes it not waterproof. So if it does start pissing it down, water can get in, and then it's fucked. So, yeah. So I think I can do it with a good old, just a balloon, and using a balloon to make it waterproof again. So that's something we might have to try. So I'm going to try out all this done, because like I said, I have a couple of little projects that I wouldn't mind trying. And then also I've got a France trip coming up soon, to go and visit my great granddad's grave. Yeah, great granddad, who died in the First World War. So I want to try and tell his tale and go and visit his grave. I did want to go out last year for the, it would have been the 100th anniversary of his death. However, things wouldn't allow it. But it is planned. I shall be leaving in September. Going having 4 nights in France. A few other boys off the V-Strong Facebook group. Lucky lads, lucky. You don't know how lucky you are, kids. Eh? Getting to spend 6 nights with me, because it's a night in the so we've got a night on the ferry because we're going from Hull, so there's a night there, and then we've got 2 nights booked in a hotel in Albert, I believe, and then we've also got 2 nights booked in a camping void. Now, I've seen the pictures, looked at the description, it looks like it's a fucking shed with a bed in. I'm not mourning, I don't mind, but that might be fun. No doubt we will be getting a video, kiddies, so you'll be alright, you will get to see it. So yeah, I plan on documenting. The only thing I've got a bit of an issue with, right, is, so obviously I record in 1080p, 60 feet per second. Now, I'm getting everything geared up so that I can pretty much record all day long. So I've been and got myself a battery supply that I can plug the camera into. So at least I've got this camera, I could plug both in. So we can do that. Now I've got 128 gig memory card in this one. That rain's coming. Feel it. I might have just beat it. I might have just saved getting piss wet. So I've got 128 gig memory card in the Hero 7. Oh, it's coming down now. So I think that allows me to record something like 4 hours. About 4 hours of 60 feet per second. Now obviously I'd probably get double that if I went to 30 feet per second. Just to be a little bit shakier. So the issue I've got is, right, if I'm away for like 6 days, where can I store all that? You know what I mean? We're having to go out and buy a shed load of memory cards, which is like fucking uber expensive. So even if I think I'm going to have to end up taking laptop. And if I take a laptop, again, it's going to be a laptop and an external drive. I don't like that music, me. I don't know about you kids. You might not have heard it, might be. Lucky you. So yeah, I might just have to spend my evenings being unsociable and you know, going through and editing my video in the evenings. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I'm too sociable for that. I'll be having a bit of old vino and fromage. Is that it? Fromage. Oh aye, bit of cheese, bit of wine and cheese. El Vino Collapso. Oh no, hang on, Lavino. Lavino Collapso. Monsieur un de glacé of Lavino Collapso. Pour favor. No, that's not it. Not pour favor. What is it? Help me out, kids. You cultured lot. Right, I'm going to nip in here. Right back here. In fact, what's chances? No, not going to go here. Too much hassle. Take it fucking cameras off. Too much fucking grief taking the cameras off. Gonna get wet. Oh. Gonna get wet through, right? And all because I have to nip into fucking shop for my beautiful fat lass. If I didn't have had to, right, I'd have been home. I'd have fucking made it. You won't believe it either, right? If I fucking say, actually it's your fault I got wet. You won't fucking believe it, but it's fucking teeming down now. Absolutely fucking teeming it down. My bollocks are going to be soggy. Tell you that for fuck all. It's not cold. Let's have a look. 21 degrees. It's not cold, it's just fucking, I'm going to be wet through. Wet fucking through. Un bastardo. Let's fucking, oh, look at state. No good. No fucking good at all. It's literally like somebody just fucking poured water on me. I need to get in case this is fucking gonna break my fucking GoPro. Fucking horrendous. Fucking horrendous weather. Fucking hell. I knew there was a chance. I thought I'd fucking missed it, but obviously not. I'll be getting fucking Superman dramas will be going on, I'll tell you. I'll get this video done. Fucking Superman dramas will be on. Be sat there with boggy solids. Pussycat. I'm a pussycat now. We had its first play out at Gordon today. Got its microchip now and it's had its second injection. I did say we're going to keep it as an house cat, but it's fucking mental. It's an absolute fucking retard. Vicious as fuck. You could have a lineup. Ian Brady, Peter Sutcliffe, Dennis Nielsen, Harold Shipman and Pendle the Cat. That's the sort of company to be in. Cycle killers, yes you say, better run away. Oh, fucking wet now. Oh, got wet knickers. Can feel it. Feel my wet knickers. Oh. I have to fucking go back out in cage, aren't I?